All right, kids, what's up? Salty Vet. This is the Nico video part 2. So there have been reports that this thing with Nico, and as it turns out, other players on Tennessee's team and other teams in the playoffs last season, teams that made the college football playoffs, were threatening to hold out for more money because they made the playoffs. Now, listen, Junior, I'm fine with paying you more money if you make the playoffs. That's called an incentive-based contract. And if you don't have that, shut the fuck up. Like, you signed for all this money before you ever did anything in a college uniform. You're going to do the same thing in the pros before you ever play a down. They're paying you based on potential. And then they adjust that in your first non-rookie contract, right? And you might not even make it in the league. That's an adjustment also. But the fact that there are multiple players that were considering, and I don't know how far up the ladder it went, I doubt it got to Coach Heupel, that we're going to hold out because you did what you were supposed to do. Like, you want to be rewarded for doing your job. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just the old guy in the corner bitching, but I have a massive problem with that. Like, again, if you want an incentive-laden contract, we can do that. And again, if I had a magic wand, every single sport, water polo, cricket, baseball, basketball, football, hockey, WNBA, all of it would be incentive-laden. You get a small base salary to live on, and then everything else is based and tied directly to your performance on the field. That's it. Nick Saban's been getting a lot of play. Like, he told us about this 2 years ago and nobody fucking listened. Not nobody, but a lot of people didn't listen. And it's fucked up. The system is already broken, and it took 2 years. Right? 3 years? 2 years. Not even 2 years. For it to break. And again, I will give kudos to Danny White for telling Nico to go kick rocks. I don't know if his manager fucked him over. I don't know if his dad gave him bad advice. But what I do know is he wasn't at practice last Friday before the orange and white game, the spring game. So, that in and of itself, regardless of the reason, short of him being hurt or in an accident of some sort, is not okay. It's just not. So, North Carolina, there's no way Bill Belichick is going to put up with this shit. And I thought it was strange when he came back. There was rumors that Nico was going to UNC. And when a friend of mine told me that, I was like, there's no way. There's no way in the world Bill Belichick is going to put up with this, right? Oregon's out. I think, he's going to wind up at a smaller school like Tulane, So we'll see. I wish the best for the kid. I really do. Money makes people do really strange things. It makes them act in ways that they wouldn't act otherwise. And when this kid gets money, he was, $46,000 a week he was making? And now he's not making anything. And there's a possibility he's going to lose a shit ton of money, because now, not only is it possible that you don't go to a Power 4 school, which are the only ones that have the money to pay you what you were making and what you think you're worth, there's a possibility that you don't get picked up at all. I don't think it's a strong possibility, but it's definitely a possibility. So, you had the world in your hand. You were probably going to be a first-round draft pick if you had any kind of, season. Now, Tennessee's going to be down this season for sure. Because we've lost our QB1. We lost our top running back. We lost a couple of, senior wide receivers. So we got to find a way to put the ball in the end zone. It's going to be a problem. Maybe Nico saw that and, that's why he asked for more money, because that was his out clause, because he sees, which is kind of cowardice. Like, if you're with a team up or down, right? And that's my problem with the portal, and I've said this again, not the money. I think the money is too much, but the money's not the problem. The problem is the portal in combination with the money. Pay somebody $2 million, fine, but you're stuck here. Or you sit for an entire season. They don't want to do that. And to Nick Saban's point, they're not interested in education, which then most of them, excuse me, never really were. They've used football, college football as the minor leagues. That's fine. But now they're getting the money too. So there's, what incentive is there unless the money is tied to classroom productivity as well? And again, we don't see these contracts, so we don't know. What incentive is there to even go to class? Right? You fart around for 2 years, do the best you can, and then throw your name in the hat for the draft. That seems to be the MO. Right? But right now, all they care about is how much money you're going to pay me and am I going to start? And that's it. So, it's on the NCAA now. Like, there's been too much noise for them to ignore it, to whistle past the graveyard, and pretend that there's not a massive, massive problem. Because, anybody that doesn't even follow college sports can see, especially college football, there's a massive, massive problem, and it's going to continue to be a problem until they fix it. Y'all be cool. I'm out.